Okay, it is Friday. Woo, end of the week. And I don't know why it matters. The days are all the same. For me. For poor Carol Beth. The only thing I have to look forward to now is treatment days. Yeah. I got busted for going out. Me and Carol Beth went out, like I said, Saturday, just to kind of get her out of the house. And I needed to stock up on some, stock up on like milk and meat and anything that we could procure. Right now, I am making waffles to go in the freezer. Hey, bless her heart, she's had cereal and just junky stuff this week. I mean, I know pancakes aren't, but I had gotten this 10-pound thing of pancake mix at Sam's Saturday, and I got to get some waffles in the freezer. That was the whole point in buying the waffle maker, is making it where I wouldn't have to keep buying boxes and boxes of waffles. I can just buy that thing, and we're going to see if it's just as cost effective as buying the boxed waffles. So, or if it's about the same, or, So, but I'm still loving the waffle maker. I think tomorrow, we're actually going to do the cinnamon roll waffles. I bought a box of cinnamon rolls at Sam's. Whoa, I think I overfilled. I get overzealous with my mix. Okay, we're going to kind of let that set for just a second. Okay, now we're going to flip. Carol Beth's already taken 2. I've got 1. I've got 2 made, 1 more in the holder. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. I doubled the batch. And that's the only bad thing. It does not tell you, like, how many waffles it's going to make. It tells you how many pancakes you'll get. Yeah. But it doesn't tell you how many waffles. Yeah. Says for pancakes, for 2 cups of mix, which is what I used, you'll get 10 to 12, which I don't think I'm going to get that many. I don't know. I done lost count again. But they're really good. I mean, like, they're really good. They're light. They're lighter than the other ones I'd made. I don't know. I've always been about like the Bisquick ones. I don't even like the Bisquick pancakes. To me, they're just too heavy. So, I like these. Are light. And we're eating light syrup. Hey, every little bit counts, right? Alright. And I'm sorry I was MIA this past week. I had just a lot of different stuff going on. Not housewives, Lord knows. Hold on, I got to change out batteries. Okay, got batteries changed out. Woo woo. But no, I just had a lot going on this week. I don't know if I'd mentioned her. I don't think I did. I know I might have, I might not. Had mentioned that I had to go for a breast MRI. And then that was still inconclusive, so they set me up for an ultrasound. And I had that yesterday, possible biopsy. So I had that yesterday after my treatment. And I am just so excited to say all of that came out A-okay. They let you know, like, right then. And she told me on the phone whenever they had scheduled it. She said, we are not going to let you leave here without you knowing something. And they did not. I mean, it was just while she was looking, she's like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and kind of analyze this while we're doing it. And I was just holding my breath looking at that screen. And I did not even have to have the biopsy. She said that she was pretty confident it was my left breast was showing some differential from my right breast. And it was mainly around, not to get TMI, but the nipple area. I mean, there's no way you can say it without getting TMI, okay? And breast cancer runs rampant in my paternal side. My oldest sister had it. She's recovered. She's fine. My grandmother, my paternal grandmother, she had it. My paternal aunt died from it. My paternal grandmother actually died from cancer, but it was from where she had breast cancer that spread to uterine cancer, and then finally got to her stomach. I mean, when she died, of course, you're talking in the 70s, so they did not have, you know, the treatments and all that they do now, but anywhoozles. So that's a lot. I mean, that's, and then I found out, I don't know how good this source is, because I had not seen my paternal aunt in forever. I heard about she had died. They had lived in California. And I'd heard about that she had passed away. And then I'd heard that one of her daughters had breast cancer. So that puts me in an extreme high category. And so they did the BRCA test. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's where they test your genes to see if you're going to be predisposed. See if you have the breast cancer gene. And so I had the BRCA test done. And sure enough, I got the chromosome that, and she said, we hate to put it this way because we don't want you living like with this just gloom cloud over your head. But it's almost like it's not a case of if, it's a case of when. And so since I am in that high risk category and I do have the gene for it, they are just going to put me on the regimen of the high risk group. I will have a mammogram every 6 months instead of yearly. They will do a MRI yearly, and if that shows any difference, then they'll do the ultrasound again. She said she thought what was showing up, the difference, is I've got my port on the right side. And so she said that has affected the breast tissue over here on my right. It's kind of lifted it up. And so that's the difference between the right and the left. And that's what they were picking up, is they are not symmetrical. And so they try to pick up any differential whatsoever. And I've never had the breast MRI before. And so since I am in that high risk group, they just wanted to make sure and check everything. So, all that being said, that's what I've been kind of dealing with this week. Worrying about that. And I ain't worried no more. We're good. I'm trying to finish up this set of waffles. And I think I am going to kind of keep going. I'm going to make up some more mix. And we're going to keep plugging right along doing this. I'm in my jammies. That way if I get waffle stuff all over me, yeah, it'll be okay. So, and then I'm going to try to count and see how many I'm getting out of this bag. I guess I can write on a post-it note like how many this batch made, and then I'll just kind of keep count if I can remember. So come along with me today as we tackle some frogs. Okay, that was a double batch that I'd actually made up using the recipe on the back. I mean, it gives you the pancake directions, but it also gives you the waffle mix directions. And so I just used that. But like I said, it doesn't tell you how many. The blueberry pancakes and apple spice pancakes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I can't do those now. I mean, I could, but The double batch gave me 10 waffles. I've got my 10th waffle in there now. And that's counting the ones that Carol Beth had 2, I had 1. So all total, that double batch made 10. Becca, when she gets up, I'm going to have her 2 ready. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and make up another double batch and then get those in the freezer. I'm doing them this way. This way is called flash freeze, and I'm sure y'all, you put them on a cookie sheet. And I'm not using my new cookie sheets because I'm not going to ruin them by putting them in the freezer. You know what I'm saying? I love those things. Susan, honey, oh, those are wonderful. Those of you that don't know, Susan, one of our viewers, sent us these wonderful Curtis Stone cookie sheets, and they are amazing. Nothing sticks to them, and you don't have to use oil or grease or anything. They're the bomb. My old cookie sheets are like the El Cheapo Walmart set that I've had since near about me and Fat Man have been together. So, but I usually will take things like this, and if I know I'm be freezing, I'll stick them like this, stick them in the freezer, and get them frozen, and then I can take and put them in the Ziploc bag. And that way the kids can just grab like 2. Or 1, or however many. On these, I try not to let them go beyond 2. They are bigger than your normal waffle. 2 is all they need. I had found with like the Eggo waffles, yeah, the Eggo or the Walmart brand waffles, Becca sometimes would get, like, seriously, she would get 6. 6. No. Even baby girl would get like 4. No. No, 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 no. And I asked Fat Man how he has been enjoying his egg ones, the ones that I did the eggs and sausage in with biscuits. This is what I have left of those. So, I noticed Becca had one the other day. Fat Man has been enjoying them, for sure. I'm just going to stick these down in here. I think this is, nope, it won't go that way. I've got one cookie sheet that will fit. Okay, it's that one. Nope, it's not that one. Fit the drawer, but it ain't that one. We're going to go that way. I've got one that will fit that top drawer. But yeah, I'm going to work on getting these to go in the freezer. Oh, this one's done. So I got to make up another batch. And then I'm just going to kind of go from there. Like I said, I'm still on my jammies. I had not sat down and done a list of things to do today. I have not even taken my meds today. Yeah. It is 8:30, which is good for quarantine time. We have got to, I told Carol Beth, I said, we have got to start walking in the mornings. And that was, but I promised her I would make her some waffles. See, I'm bad, y'all. I am awful. And I should not be doing this to that sweet baby. I'm going to turn this off while I make up another batch. Hey, yeah, I'm going to keep running my pie hole. Here I was. I'm like, okay, I need to hush and get them. If y'all didn't know, yes, I did used to get in trouble at school. Hold on, let me get my oil. I used to get in trouble at school for talking. Can you believe that? It's true. Made straight A's. Straight A's. One. Yep, made straight A's. But I would get, there ain't enough in there to, but I don't want to put too much in my mix. But yeah, made straight A's, but on the back of my report card for conduct, You really need to tell Stacy in a nice way. Keep her pie hole closed. Hey, darling, how were your waffles?
Good.
They were good? Okay, wait, can you tell Darian and Grady, hey?
Hey.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Hey.
How are you surviving quarantine?
Oh, Lord.
We are not too enthused, are we?
No.
No. And I was just saying, I feel bad. I feel like I'm teaching you bad habits because I feel like you can't go anywhere. I'm not bribing you with food, but yeah. I'm giving her treats. And I've caught myself, like whenever I do my grocery haul or whatever, of, this is her treat for the week. And it's like, I'm not setting a very good example for baby girl, am I? She's like, well, no. Trying to make sure I ain't screwing up over here. So, yeah.
Yeah, being in quarantine sucks.
It does suck.
Not as suck for people who are sick.
Yeah, it doesn't suck for people who are sick. Y'all keep, I don't know if you watch Southern at Heart. She is on Instagram only. She does not have a YouTube channel. She should. Nikki, if you're watching this, hon. But keep Nikki and her family in your prayers. They are in Tennessee. Sweet, sweet, sweet girl. We are in a bun competition. Honey, she has got a bun that would put mine to shame. Doesn't she?
Yep.
She has some beautiful chickens, and she's got even more beautiful kids. She's got 4 kiddos, 2 girls, 2 boys. Her littlest one just steals my heart. I mean, just steals my heart, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She is a cutie pie. But Nikki has had it extremely bad. She did have to go to the emergency room once, I know. I mean, she's called her doctor a couple of times. But they did have to take her to the emergency room the other night because she just got to where she could not catch her breath. They were able to give her a breathing treatment, send her home with her own nebulizer. And she's trying to, she is like on day 14 of this crap though, y'all. High fever. And now her oldest daughter has been fighting it for about a week. And now her oldest son has come down with it. So y'all just pray that her husband and other 2 kids don't come down with it. But her son has come down with it. He has a heart condition. Her daughter that has it, her daughter that has it has asthma. And so she's been having to use her inhaler. But she's fighting. Nikki's made her kind of get up and start walking around some to kind of stir that crap up. Yeah. Kind of scared me this morning. I woke up and I was having a cough to make myself kind of catch my breath. And I thought, oh crap, if I got the Rona. But I do that a lot anyway. I'll have to cough up for just laying down. And first thing in the morning, I've got to get that crap out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think here in a little bit, once I get done making this other batch of waffles, we might go for a walk. Okay. So, I'll make this other batch of waffles, and then we're going to get going. Okay, and real quick, man, whew, yeah, I'm looking rough. See, this is that pie hole thing running. Yeah. Me and Fat Man were discussing yesterday, with everything going on in the world, what are you and your family doing to either prepare, or do you just not have any anxiety? How are you dealing with the situation in the world right now as it stands? I have severe anxiety anyway. I always have. That's one thing I got, honestly, from my grandma. She was so nervous she never learned how to drive, like for real. She was just always a very anxious person. Yeah, even before she lost her little girl. I had told y'all that story of Mary Elizabeth. I'm trying to run my pie hole and do waffles at the same time. I could go a little bit longer. Anywho, how are you? What are you and your family doing to either prepare or calm your anxiety? I think in a way, and that was one of the first vlogs that I put up about this, is to prepare but don't scare. It's best to have, and I'm not talking about hoarding. I don't consider myself a hoarder. I didn't go and buy, 20 things of toilet paper. We were out of toilet paper anyway. I did buy 2 12-packs, which would have been the equivalent of 1 from Sam's. I had to get the 2 from Walmart, and that was like that Saturday before it got really bad. We were talking about the Walmart pickup orders, and some of y'all have been making the comment you were out of, they didn't have 3 of the things. When we placed ours that very first Saturday of all this, they didn't have 20 things that we were looking for. Mainly the meat. Yeah, it was mainly our meats that they did not have. And blessedly, we were able to go to Sam's and get what we needed to fill in. I have been able to find, I'm trying to measure this out, I have been able to find my bread flour, which I have not been able to find. And I had to finally just hop online and order yeast. I found it at Sam's online, and I should have ordered it when I could. But like I said, I think I told y'all about that. It's either on the next vlog or, yeah, I don't know. I haven't uploaded in so long. What, 3 days? Yeah. And that was filmed that Saturday. So, I should have gotten the yeast whenever I'd seen it online and had just had it shipped. But you had to do a double. It was minimum of 2. And I wasn't going to use 4 pounds of yeast. I didn't think. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, crap, I could have. Because it's good in your freezer up to a year. Yeah. And if you figure making bread every day, making, if it boils down to it nitty gritty, making cinnamon rolls or making dinner rolls or making, whatever, it could be used. So, all that being said, I had to order it from another company. And I'm not going to tell Fat Man how much I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I guess in a way it works out. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Sam's is your cheapest place. Seriously. You can get a 2-pound package for, or is it a 1-pound pack? No, it's a 2-pound pack for $4.98, I think, is what it is. Yeah. I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. I am getting 2 pounds with shipping. Shipping is what nailed me in the honey. And I could not find any place that had free shipping. For 2 pounds, I'm paying $23. 23? Yeah, no. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anywho, I feel better knowing now that I've got my flour, I've got my yeast coming, so push comes to shove, we can do bread. Even if it's just the bread machine. I would love to know that my hands could hold out to at least do 1 batch of the homemade. I'm going to dig through, find my Amish recipe, don my little, I used to actually put on my little bandana. Because, yeah, I learned from doing the cottage law whenever we would do our stuff to go to the farmer's market to sell, you either had to have a hairnet or a bandana or something covering your hair. And so I would pull through to the Mennonite roots. Yeah. And have my handkerchief on. All that being said, procrastination. Yeah, I'm just running my pile. How are y'all dealing with... Me and Fat Man last night were discussing of we can be proactive with things. We can do things that are setting ourselves up where we don't feel anxious and worried about some stuff. I guess my thing is... Okay, I'm going to put y'all there. Ooh, I'm in bad light. My thing is more the food part. And that goes to being... when we were first married, not having enough food. There were some nights that we actually went to bed hungry, like seriously. And I had vowed I would never let my family get in that position ever again. I didn't care what else happened, I would never let us get in that position. So I think that's not one reason why, and some people call it hoarding. I call it prepared. You know, in a way this isn't a lot for a family of, well, 4 adults now. That's like last night we did Frito chili pie. It took 3 cans of chili to do Frito chili pie for us. We ate every bit of it. And Becca wasn't even here, so it was for 3 people. Oh my gosh, we did. So basically we ate a can of chili apiece. 1 serving per container. Serving size 1 container. Okay, I don't feel bad. Serving size 1 container. So they're saying 1 person can eat this. Okay, I don't feel bad. There you go. I was thinking it was going to say it's like serving size 6 people. Because usually that's what it does. You know, it's like you get 2 Pop-Tarts in a sleeve at 1 tart per person. Who are you going to share with? Yeah, no. But anywho, we've got, like I said, dried beans. We've got dried beans here. So it's just those little things like that. I can take a very proactive stance on, okay, that's one thing that I feel like I'm doing, I can handle, I can control. I might not control anything else, but I can control that. I can control and make sure that, you know, I might not be able to keep us completely safe from the virus, but I can keep us safe from starving to death. We might go cuckooing. Yeah, snap, and still working on waffles, y'all. Running my pie hole, working on waffles. But anywho, we're planting a garden. That is something that we feel like we need to be doing. We didn't do one last year because I told Pat Man, I said, for all the stress and the money and the effort and the time and the energy that he put into it, and nothing grew. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, okay, crap. Did we really go down that road? Or did we just take that money, that effort, that energy, go buy things that we can store and do it that way? I'll be back. Okay. It was letting us know some meds are ready. They're always ready. But anywho, so, like I said, my thing making me feel safe and not anxious is making sure that we can be fed through all this. Because I got a feeling we're fixing to be, we need to be. Alabama is one of the #1 growing states with this crap. And the governor is still too stubborn to put a shelter-in-place order. And whether she puts that in order or not, we're going to shelter in place. I mean, you know, stay safe, stay in. We're going to go walking around the block, but yeah, we won't encounter anyone. So what are some things that you and your family are doing? Comment down below because I would love some ideas. Mental health wise, we're going to start walking. I think getting out of the house, getting some fresh air, and they have said vitamin D, the sunshine, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your physical health. You know, get out, walk. And you can do that. That's something simple that you can do without encountering too many people. So that's one thing we're going to be doing. I'm like cooking up extra waffles for the month. I'm going to go through our freezer and our pantry, and I'm going to come up with a menu plan using everything we've got of a menu where I don't have to go back out to the stores. Yeah, if I have to send Batman out for like milk, that's what I'll do. Yeah, we've still got one in there that hadn't been opened, and this one, and then I'll need some more of this. Yeah, if y'all have never tried the Aldi wine, like for real, and like I said, I'm not a wine person. I got this a couple of Saturdays ago. Whenever we went to Aldi, I got it a couple of Saturdays, and it's, yeah, I'm hoping it's still good. Yeah, but we have been playing Legos, we've been doing challenges, and I feel like we've wasted some quarantine time. Not spending enough family quality time, because by the time Fat Man gets home, I had a list of stuff me and Carol Beth were gonna do together. We have not sat down and sketched. She was going to teach me how to sketch some things. Yeah. So I need to start really making a effort and a plan. Like I said, that first day I had written out, okay, these are some things that we can do this week to keep her occupied. We did do movie night. We've done Legos. She's played with Legos by herself. She was so excited. She brought a dinosaur in that she had made. She brought a race car that she had made. So, yeah. I still had not made the other little girl's dress that I'm supposed to do. I need to do that. I want to be able to look back on this time and see where I have been productive. Something that I can show for my time. So I am going to, even if I don't do nothing but, okay, today's going to be a craft day. Today's going to be a sewing day. Kind of assign certain days to certain things. You would think as much as we've been shut in, my house would be so much cleaner. Yeah, no. It's not. This weekend, me and Fat Man have already discussed it. I think we're supposed to have good weather. We are going to get the pool going. Next week, we're going to be into the 90s. 90 degrees. Now, that's not saying that we're going to have 90 degrees from now on. We always have a cold snap come Easter. Everybody will buy like little sundresses and everything for Easter. We aren't even going to have an Easter sunrise service. Yeah, we'll have to watch it online. If y'all have not been on the Big Mama's Bible Study Facebook page. Click on over. We have not done anything on there in forever, it seems like. Bo Sutton. Hey, hon. Her oldest son, yeah, has been doing, he has been preaching. Am I right on this? He has been preaching and she has been uploading those, and it is a joy and a delight to my week to have that word fed to me. So yes, please, Bo, please keep uploading that. That is wonderful. He's an amazing, amazing, just man of God, like truly, truly. I love hearing him preach. So go over there on that Facebook page. I'll try to leave a link down below to it. I don't know if I can. I know I can do it in the description box. But click on that and you will be truly, truly touched and blessed by his preaching. So that's something else that we're doing. Making sure, and poor Carol Beth, she had made the comment that she was talking about whenever we were discussing, and we're trying to keep certain things from her so she doesn't get anxious or scared or worried, or more so than she already is. And then other things she hears anyway. So we're trying to let her know, but like in a way that she's not fearful or anyhow. She had made the comment because we weren't going to church. She hoped God wasn't going to be mad. And we're like, well, baby girl, God's not mad. He knows what's in our heart. God understands why we can't go to church. And so, as long as she's like, yeah, but I didn't watch church here. She didn't want to come into the living room with us Sunday when we watched church on TV. And so, I said, well, that's okay. God knows what's in your heart. And so, hopefully this Sunday she'll. But I tried to let her know that, you know, God's not going to smite her because she didn't watch TV, you know, church on TV. There are other ways of worshiping. There are other, you know, you can just read your Bible. You can just pray and talk to him daily. Heck, some of the preachers on church you don't need to be watching, you know what I'm saying? Girl, please. Yeah, no, and I'm not going to name names, but no. They'll lead you to the road to hell quicker than anything. I don't even think they have them on anymore. I'm not going to name names, because, yeah, no. Alright, I'm almost done with waffles. We're going to get those in the freezer. I got to go get dressed. We're going to walk. But yeah, comment down below on what you and your family are doing to be active, to be productive, to lessen your anxiety if you are anxious. How are you handling being in? Are you quarantining in? Or are you, you know, There are some people that are actually, it'll be alright. I'm like, no. And my doctor, even yesterday during my treatment, they stress every time, you be careful. I'm like, I'm trying. Oh my. Yeah, and every time I cough or something, care about, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. So, but yeah, comment down below. I would love to hear how you're handling all this. Okay, this is us on our walk. There goes the squirrel. Squirrel. But yeah, we're moving and grooving, aren't we, Care Beth? Mm-hmm. Yep, we got this walking thing we're doing. We're getting our vitamin D. We're seeing squirrels. We gotten outside of the house. Yeah. So far we hadn't met anybody that we have to keep 6 feet away from, have we? Mm-mm. Yeah, no. So, there you go. Quiet street. Other than dogs and squirrels, it's quiet. Okay, we've gotten back from our walk. We survived. I told Carol Beth, I said I do just that little bit of a walk. We walked maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I feel so much better. Just that little bit of fresh air and sunshine and a little change of scenery and just seeing all the things blooming and hearing the birds and the squirrels and just that uplifted my spirits. And my leg actually right now, gonna name it proclaim, feels better. I have loosened it up. I know, and she's like, watch, later it's going to be hurting. And later it probably will be. But I've been thinking, okay, I need to rest it. I need to stay off it. Quarantine time has let me see that that does not matter. I can sit there and rest all day long. I get up, I start moving, it hurts. So it doesn't matter if I rest or not, it's going to hurt. So, I might as well move, right? I'm getting the quarantine 19. The 19 pounds here. Uh-oh. The 19 pounds here. The 19 pounds there. Yes. Next thing you know, lordy, lordy, I've done gained 40. Let's hope not. Well, when we all come out of quarantine, we're all going to be 40 pounds heavier. Our hair's going to be the natural hair color. Yeah. So, oh, baby girl's going to start on her laundry. I am going to sit down, drink my water, and start my list. I need to think about it's Friday. I don't need to start anything I cannot finish. So, I'm going to kind of do me a list of things I need to get accomplished today and during the course of the weekend. We are going to work on the pool this weekend. Get me and baby girl something to do next week when it was so hot. I started talking about how it was going to warm up. And that was where I was trying to lead to. I don't think I ever got to. We are going to work on getting the pool set up and cleaned out and ready. And well, it's up, but you know what I mean. Getting the filter added and all that fun stuff. So, and we got to get all that green out of there because it was green. He has got to build the new deck to it. We don't need any more honeybee incidents. If you don't know about that one, oh, horsefly, excuse me, horsefly. A horsefly was after Becca last year. She jumped from the top deck and landed and broke her ankle. So, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Bless her heart, and she's the one that bought the pool, and then she wasn't able to swim in it. Bless her heart. So, yeah, but that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect my thoughts, write out a list, and just kind of go from there. Okay, hey Hans, it is Friday evening. I had to stop and think about it. I have not done piddly squat today. I mean, honestly, I took me a nap. I did make waffles this morning. I did make waffles. I've got them flash freezing in my freezer. I've got to get those bagged up. Yeah. The girls were so excited that they got waffles this morning. So Becca's gone to work. That man is working a side job. Well, he's working late. I'm going to put it that way. He's helping a friend. Alright. I am fixing to get started on supper. I've had to come into the freezer. We are going to do our honey sticky chicken. I'm using our, like I said, if you've never used the honey battered breast tenders, yes ma'am. And then I know somewhere in here I have stir-fry veggies. We're going to go with these. Oh, wait, no. I see them. I see them. I think I see them. Stir-fry veggies. Yay! Alright. We're going to put y'all right there. Alright, we only have 2 packs left, so we're just going to grab those. Yeah. And I will save that Normandy blend for, that is really good with like rice and fish. So that's what I'll save that for. The puppies are wanting to go out. Want to go out? Okay, let me go get Carol Beth. Alright, we're going to say, oh my goodness. Hi, Carol Beth. Can you take puppies out, please? They are dancing at the door. Alright, now, really simple, easy supper. The thing that's going to take the longest, honestly, is the rice. So, I'm going to kind of get everything going, and I'm going to show y'all how to make the sauce. That's been the #1 question, is the sauce. Okay, to show you how easy this meal is, like seriously, and it's the Six Sisters Stuff Sticky Sesame Chicken. Say that many times real fast. And I just thought about, I need to find my, nope, that's mustard seed. My sesame seeds. You can't have sesame chicken without sesame seeds. So I might have to look for that and then come back. I know I've got some. It's just a matter of where they are. I'll be back. Alright, I got my sesame seeds. I knew I had some. Usually whenever I find them and they're at like a cheap enough price, I'll go ahead and stock up. So, yeah. Because some places, these boogers are expensive. I think it was the food outlet that I had gotten these from, and they were only like 75 cents. So yeah, that's where I also get my poppy seeds for my poppy seed chicken. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, and I'll leave the link to this recipe down below. I've had it requested many times. And it's just so easy. One reason what makes it so simple and so good, you use the pre-done store-bought, whatever your favorite kind of chicken, nugget, popcorn chicken. Technically the recipe called for popcorn chicken, and that's what we used to do. And then one day when we were at Aldi's, that just looked so good to me, the picture. And I thought, you know, that looks like Chinese restaurant chicken. I was going to say Ding Hao. Ding Hao is our favorite Chinese place. Becca should have been born with Made in China sticker somewhere on her bottom, because I ate so much Chinese food when I was pregnant with her. But yeah, seriously, she should. Yeah, they still, to this day, that's their baby. The ladies, well, nowadays it's their children's that are running the place. Anywho, moving on. But yeah, and I will, where if you want to do it that way, you can kind of screenshot it. And I'll also leave the link to the recipe down below. But basically, you get your rice going, whatever kind of rice, minute rice. I usually use the parboiled rice from Sam's. And it was not in. I have looked and looked and looked. Y'all, you cannot find it now nowhere, let me tell you. You can't find no kind of rice nowhere, you know what I'm saying? This last I got from Walmart. It's the Great Value brand. Basically the same way. The other brand at Sam's was Par Excellent. they had a huge, and I'm kicking myself now for not getting a huge bag the other week. I should have gotten that huge bag, because you can put it in Ziploc bags, you can freeze uncooked rice. The reason why you freeze it, I learned this from J. Morrell Stewart, but it's kind of like the same principle with your flour. To keep rodents out of it, to kill off any kind of a larva, if there is any, or if there's any pest eggs that's like from shipment or whatever, to kill any germs that could be in it, freeze it. Yeah, it doesn't affect at all. Alright, moving on. Done with my little spiel about that. Alright, honey. You're going to need 6 tablespoons of honey. Our crew loves this so much, I usually double the sauce. And what I'll do at the end, I've got my stir-fry veggies, we've got our rice, I got my chicken in the oven. I will just actually do these are like a steamable bag. I will do them in the microwave. But notice I've got one big pan right here. Once everything is done, I'm going to do it all up together and just kind of combine everything but the rice. Okay? I'll combine the sauce, I'll combine the chicken, I'll combine the veggies. And then that way you get a scoop of rice and then you get a scoop of the stuff. If not, people are going to be hogging the sauce. And this is all the honey I've got left. So I'm hoping and praying. I don't think... Oh, there goes my baby girl. We're going to see how far this gets us. But it's 6 for one batch. It's 6 tablespoons of honey, 4 tablespoons of ketchup, 4 tablespoons of sugar. Don't laugh. Yes, it needs cleaning, but it's sugar. We use this for coffee. It's a Christmas. Yeah, I know. Merry Christmas, y'all. Sugar, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. I do not have any white vinegar. But I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. I used it the last time I made this recipe. Turned out fine. No one noticed. No one said anything. So, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I usually do get the reduced sodium because this stuff's salty. And then salt and pepper. I never add the salt and pepper to mine. Like I said, to me, the soy sauce have got enough salt in it that I just never add the salt and pepper. And then you can top it with chopped green onion and then your sesame seeds. And you're going to just mix your sauce up into your saucepan. And I'm going to get it all measured out and show you what we look like. Okay, this is where all this starts coming together. Uh-oh. I'm trying to make it where... Okay. I did decide to go ahead and do my veggies in the skillet on the stove. I just kind of stir-fried them, sauteed them, whatever you want to call it. It's just frozen stir-fry veggies. We like the ones with the water chestnuts and the little corn. Here's my sauce. I did go ahead and add my sesame seeds to it. I'm just going to pour that in. It is so good, y'all. And seriously, it took longer to actually make the rice and get the veggies where they weren't frozen anymore. I looked at the microwave instructions. I forgot I usually do it on top of the stove. It's been a while since I've made this recipe. Like, yeah. I usually make it twice a month. And we just hadn't rolled around to it in March. I had the chicken in there and it just never got on game plan. Here's my rice. Like I said, we just kind of let it kind of do its thing. Slide it over that way. We're going to get our chicken out. Pulling back the camera so y'all can... Alright, this is our chicken. And do you see what I mean? Look at that. Yum. Some of the little crusty parts got burnt. That's okay. That is what we're looking like. Yummy. And I do remember now, and Fat Man is running late. He's, like I said, helping somebody. So, I am going to leave the chicken by itself. We're just going to serve our rice, get our veggies, do our chicken. That way his chicken doesn't get soggy. So, I'm going to plate up mine, get baby girl to plate up hers, and then I'll show you our plates. Hi guys, this is what it looks like all plated up. Doesn't that look yummy? So please, yeah, give sticky sesame chicken a try. You won't regret it. And it's super simple. Now that you've got your kiddos all home, and maybe your husbands are home, and this is a good, cheap, inexpensive, filling meal. Yeah. And you can use chicken nuggets. You can use, if you've got leftover, just boneless, skinless chicken breast, if you want to, bake that, or leftover rotisserie chicken, whatever you've got, it'll work. I've never tried it with shrimp. I just thought about that, but who can afford shrimp? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. So, enjoy. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, get outside and enjoy some fresh air, and we will see y'all next time.